So we have Sudanese food here, and we also play Sudanese music. Yes, it's fun in this.
But you were selling
Carnival.
something, or no?
Yeah, we are selling falafel, and we have also baked cheese. So, and what's your impression about the carnival?
Oh, it was very crowded,
Yeah, yes, yes, yes. Ah, yes.
very colorful, and very lively also.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. But you came here more for business or just to present your country?
Actually,
or
I
for
live
fun?
here. I live here, and
How long?
oh, it's a very long time. I think it's too long, I should say. Yes, I've been in Berlin here since 1990.
1990.
Yes, but this is the first time I'm participating from inside.
And how it
Yeah.
feels from inside?
Well, you miss seeing lots of things. So when I find the time, I go around and have a look at all the beautiful things. But I have to be here.
What was the reason to come here?
Well, you know, Sudan is the biggest land in Africa, and it has it has some of the biggest problems as well, because we have a war, the civil war that has been going on between North and South for many generations, and the government, which was in Khartoum, was a military Islamic dictatorship. So we had to run out. We have a rather small Sudanese community here, and we keep together and we formed an organization, the Sudan Club. So we come there and discuss the situation at home. Now there is peace, of course. We also talk about peace and how to promote this culture of peace between people who have been fighting each other, you know, from the north, from the south, from the east. So we are now together as one people, and there is peace. So we try to build up peace.
Very long way from Sudan to come here to Berlin. I don't know how many kilometers.
It's something like 6 hours flight.
It's a long way.
Yes, yes. And it's also a long way to Lithuania.
1,000 kilometers.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So, now, tell me a little bit about your country, which is the
But what do you know about my country? I don't know.
It's one of the three countries of the Baltic.
Sea, yes, yes.
Yes, and they they have they're developing rapidly economically. That's what I heard. They have also that there have been some elections, but I don't know if they really made some big changes there.
Yeah, changes are really very big.
Yeah.
Because before it was when it was Soviet Union,
Yes.
it was really very very different.
Yeah.
So we needed to speak two languages like Lithuanian and Russian. Also, it was like
Yes.
two languages. Now just Lithuanian language.
Oh. Okay.
and yeah, about human rights and things like that, it's really changed. And before we couldn't go to Europe so free. Now
Oh, no.
we're in a European society, so
The
I
freedom
can go.
to
Yes,
travel
yeah,
everywhere.
Yeah.
Do you have also a stand here from
No,
your
no,
country?
no, we're just filming. No.
I see.
Because this carnival in Lithuania, it isn't known, it isn't so well known. So I
yeah?
just knew about this carnival when I came here.
Well, it is the biggest cultural occasion in Berlin. The whole year, it's the biggest, and it's I mean, a period of 3-4 days continuously. It's really something fantastic. We have a good network of different organizations from Africa. We have an umbrella organization, the Africa Rat, but we have also bilateral relations with so many other African, European, Arab organizations. Well, I managed to go for the first time in 20 years last year, and I went twice. It was beautiful. Yes.
But what was the impression after 20 years? You haven't been 20 years.
So yeah, there is still a lot to be done. There is still a lot of the war has made very big damages to the country, to the infrastructure, and the people are now busy trying to build up from nil. So it's difficult. And human resources also, maybe your country can help us in training.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, even as to train a camera team,
Also. Ah.
the basic things we are lacking there. So, and
It's possible
you
to
can't
speak
imagine
in English in your country?
Oh yes, yes. In my part of the country, English is almost the official language. Big oil reserve in the country. There is lots of minerals. There is a lot of animal wealth. There is we have a very fertile land. Is it cold? Is it very cold?
In winter it's cold. Yes,
Okay.
winter is cold. But in summer it's like here now. And you said you need people to come to Sudan to help. And what is the how to say? What is those sections where which needs the mostly this help of the people?
Okay.
What is the section?
As for us, I think the most important thing is training people. Training people who will also be able to train other people.
Like schools or something like that?
In education, in health, you need training in technical fields. How to produce a program, for example.
So as I understand now, it's West oriented country, like in the West, like they are looking to West Europe and they want to be like countries in West Europe, Sudan.
Sudan would like to be unique as Sudan, but in development, in culture, in human rights values, we want to be on an international level. Democracy should be there, freedom should be there, and not limited. Human rights should not be limited. Religion should be my own personal matter and not involved in politics. This politics should not be. Religion shouldn't be put into politics. They have their freedom to do worship in the way they want to worship.
But don't you think that this globalization it brings down the traditions and things like that?
Well, globalization is many phases. You have the economic phase. If you concentrate only on the economic aspect, then of course there is a problem with globalization, destroying our economy. The bigger powers are interfering in our economies. But you can see that globalization is also networking with other organizations, from the cultural aspect, from the information aspect. You are reducing distances from one place to another. We try to, like, if you say we would like to cooperate with a small country like South Sudan, yes, Lithuania and South Sudan, okay, then this is part of globalization.
And now a lot of investments coming from Europe or from the United States, I don't know.
There is, yes, there is a lot of investment coming in. There has to be investment coming in. The people have to build hospitals, people have to build roads to make an infrastructure. We have, the oil industry is picking up. There is a company, a national company which is made for oil, but the question is we don't have the capacity, the human resources capacity to cope with all that what is coming from outside. So that's why it needs training. So that if an investor comes from outside, he finds some skills to work with. But also it means that it's a partnership where in the long run, let's say 10, 20 years, that also there will be Sudanese who are capable to sustain what is there.